I know first dates can be pretty rough, but this one definitely takes the cake. So Drop is the new film from Christopher Landon of the Happy Death Day movies and Freaky, and this is a sort of new kind of movie for him. It's still a thriller, it still has some horror elements, and it still has some comedic elements as well, but it kind of feels like a throwback. Think of something like Photo Booth, for example, the kind of contained thrillers where they keep the character in a single location for as long as possible, and sometimes even bending reality and logic to kind of keep them there. But the movie really works. It is incredibly riveting. It follows this woman who is going on a first date, the first one that she's had in a very long time, and they go out to this really nice restaurant in sort of a skyrise, and everything seems to be going well, but then she starts getting these airdrops, or it's not airdrops because it's, Apple, but it's like something made up for the movie that is basically just airdrops. She keeps getting these messages on her phone, and she finds out that there is someone at her house, and basically they're going to force this woman to go through with this plan to basically her date. And it is really fun to see this character kind of work through every possible scenario in her head as to like how she can possibly get out of this, how can she kind of work with this, how can she avoid doing what they want her to do. And it's just really, really fun to see it all unfold. The performances are really great across the board. The script is really tight. It's the kind of script where they clearly sort of laid out this sort of path for the character and really kept in mind, like, okay, if I was watching this movie, what would I be thinking as to like what I would do if I was in this character's position? And they took those ideas into account when they were writing out these scenarios. And it's really cool to see. This is also Christopher Landon's most stylish film to date. I love the way he sort of plays with the space of the characters, the way he showcases how the messages are shown on screen. And I liked how he sort of uses lighting to kind of emphasize certain moments, either the character's emotional state or something that they're focusing on. It kind of does this really cool thing where if the character is feeling like a lot of pressure at a certain moment, or if she's like focusing on one person in particular in the room, the lights will kind of go down and it'll kind of like put a spotlight on that character or whatever subject. And it's just really, really cool. The movie does get pretty buck wild in the third act, but I think it definitely earns it. It definitely builds up to that climax, and it really keeps you on the edge, keeps you guessing as to like what's going to happen and what's really going on with these characters and who is ultimately responsible for everything that's happening. And it just kept me guessing, and I was just absolutely riveted by what was happening. It was just a really fun and very entertaining experience. So yeah, I think Drop is a really great time. So I would definitely recommend it. If you've seen the film, feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments.